The Hat Man. Alright, what's up guys? Today, I have a different kind of video. We're going to do a repair attempt, and it's gonna take some transplantation. So, I got an Archos 24Y Vision. You guys have seen my Archos Vision videos in the past. I looked over the 3 and the 1.3 or whatever. So now I've got one of the non-touchscreen ones again. And, well, this one's battery doesn't work, but the screen works, and it turns on with the cable. But this one, which is very interesting because it's partnered with Yamaha for the audio engineering, it has a very fatal problem. It's completely unused, it's new and it's somewhat new in its package, and let's just take it out. Oh, but you know what? Before I show you the problem, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. The engagement helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and look at this device. I'm not going to unbox it, not yet, not until I get it working. Instead, we're going to just pop this out of the packaging. If I can get it to come the hell out. There we go. And we're gonna put the box back up. Oh, and by the way, both of these come straight from the UK, so that's cool. So this thing right here, let's see if I can get it close to the camera. I'm not sure you can see it. The battery had basically bloated to the point to where it was pushing against the screen. It cracked it. I could see a bunch of dead pixels, and the screen was kind of popping out of its position. So yeah, I already took the battery out, but I haven't put a new one in to test to see if any of the pixels work at all. So yeah, well first I guess we'll put a battery in this. We're gonna look at the UI, and then after we have that on video, we're gonna see if the screens can be transplanted. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a hybrid. We're gonna take a look at this interesting device, try to gut it, put it in this thing's device, and then if it comes to life, we'll be able to look at this one. And then I'll show you the contents of the box. But if any of that fails, well, it'll be an interesting little short video. So let's get started. So we're gonna put this one to the side, and we're gonna try to open up this little guy. So I'm gonna use this knife and get under here. My Jimmy tool from iFixit was too fat to get inside of this crevice, so I'm gonna be using this little knife here. Uh-oh, brittle plastic. Oh man, we got another crack going on here. Oh no, I scraped it. What is that, my third fail? 1 crack, 2 crack, huge gash. Okay, I got this piece of crap off. Now, I'm gonna take out this battery because it doesn't seem to do anything anyway. Oh man, it's directly attached to the screen. Oh fun, what joy. Let's go find my tools. Well, I'll use the Jimmy tool then. I was trying to find my guitar picks, but I couldn't find them. Okay, now let's go ahead and turn on the soldering iron, because apparently it's soldered on instead of being attached with the connector. Yeah. There we go. Removed. Alright, do I have to take out any screws? I do. Okay, let's get out the handy dandy screwdriver then. I have this iFixit one lying around, so I'll just use this. Oh, one more screw. The screen is soldered on, and so is the control panel. Holy crap. Okay, well, that is weird. Very weird. Anyway, let's get that secondary battery going so we can take a look at the UI on here and its features. Let's see what I got lying around. I've got this thing. This thing is huge. Absolutely massive. What is this? 1500, 2000, 2200 milliamp hours. That is huge. Alright, well, let's go ahead and remove the BMS board from this battery and get this thing rolling. Okay, it's removed. Okay, it's time for some wires. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is wire this battery to this board and then the board to the device. And then I'll charge it for a little bit because this battery is probably flat, and then we'll be able to take a look at the UI before I try to transfer the screen. Well, actually, I guess I should probably check the screen connection on the other device first. Yeah, I know. This isn't very well planned out. Yeah. That's just how I roll, baby. Oh, it is just soldered down. Look at that. Now, is the pin count the same? What do you think? They're 1 pin different. Are you serious? It says 1 to 36 and the other one says 1 to 37. Does the 1 pin really matter? Well, we're surely gonna find out soon. Okay, time to do the soldering. The board is done. Let's do the battery. It's not really taking the solder, so what I'm going to do is scrape it. It worked a little bit. It's good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and put it inside the device. Okay, it's all in. Now I just gotta hit the power button if I can find it. It's not doing anything, so I guess I'm gonna try to charge it, see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna let that charge for a little while, and then, yeah, I'll be back soon. So, whoop! Okay, welcome back, guys. Ta-da, it works. So this is the 24C. We've got a very basic menu. You press left and right to go up and down. Music, video, photo, camera, radio, and recording, file browser, and settings. And that's all really you have. So let's see if there's anything on here. Yeah, there's stuff. I don't know what any of it is, but there's stuff. It looks like a lot of Spanish. Alright, what about video? Oh, hey, Big Buck Bunny! Cam? No camera. Let's see what the video quality is like. It's alright, I guess. I'll tell you what though, I'm looking left and right and the viewing angles are kind of bad. So this is probably a TFT screen or something. Let's go ahead and go back. Any photos? Indeed. Stock photos. Alright, cool. Damn, a lot of stock photos. What the heck? Alright, then that means it's time for the camera. Good lord. That looked a little weird when it was taking its picture. Oh, I'm doing a video now. Video, 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 blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, done. That was pretty bad, wasn't it? Let's see what the radio interface looks like. Menu. Cool. Oh, you can record radio. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the Vision series can record the radio, which is pretty cool. And the recorder. It says wait on it. Okay, now I can record. Wombo combo, that ain't Falco. La 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 la. I want a cheeseburger. I want it in my mouth. I want a cheeseburger. I want it in my mouth. Okay, I recorded a file. Cool. So that was probably awful. Let's look at the file browser. It's a file browser. Yeah. Let's look at the settings. Display, system settings. Let's click on that. Oh, there's an update option. I wonder if I can find updates for it. There's probably nothing interesting for the updates. I don't think this ever got any more interesting features. Set wallpaper. Wallpaper 1, wallpaper 2. Oh, it has built-in wallpapers. That's all I can choose from? Alright then, I mean, at least it has something. Language, English, system information, corporation, Archos, type A24CV, version 1.41, date 2010. This has 8 gigabytes on it. Nice. Auto shut off, and that's all the settings. Well, that's pretty much the whole device. I don't think I ever showed you the top and bottom. Well, on the side here, you would have a play button or something. And then on the bottom, right here is the power switch. And then here's the aux, and then here's the USB port. On the side, you had nothing, as you can see here. There's no indents for any features. And then on the top, you had nothing as well. But yeah, that's the 24C. Now, it's time to shut it off and plug the battery into the other device and see what state of damage the screen is. That's soldered in. Now, where is power? There's power. I don't see anything happening on the screen. It should just be powering up. Oh, we got something. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. But hey, we can actually see something on here. So I guess the middle is gonna be where the current option is selected. So let's get one that has a really long word, and that should tell us what features we got extra in here. Back is not working. That's probably because I have it taken apart. So right now selected, I think, is the calendar. And then there's something, files, settings, music, video, photo, radio, recorder, And then okay, so the only extra thing we have here is a little calendar. Very interesting. Okay, so on the bottom here we got just space for a little keychain. We have on the side we have the power button. We have the aux. On the top we have nothing. On the right side we have the port. And I believe there was a cover here for the port, but when I first took this apart, it flew away underneath my desk, and I can't for the life of me find it. And it's not broken or anything, it just came off because I took the thing apart. So I apologize, I cannot show you the fully intact device, so my bad. Yeah, so it seems the very center is what's destroyed, and that's unfortunate. But I am surprised that I can see things at all. Now the question is, how does this sound? So it looks like I don't really have to take off the screen. I can actually use this device as is. I just gotta guess a little bit what's in the middle, and then I can go to the music and test to see how this sounds. So yeah, because that's what's interesting about this thing is the fact that it's partnered with Yamaha. So the audio is an audio engine LSI by Yamaha. High quality sound with embedded Yamaha audio technology. So there should be a DAC in here built by Yamaha. I think that's pretty cool. Let's look at the device circuitry and see if we can find the Yamaha chip. Okay, so interestingly, the thing is powered by a rock chip as the main processor, and I don't see the Yamaha chip on this side. There are some screws, so I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the case. Trying to be, oh, you know what? I have my soldering iron just sitting right here. That is a dumb idea. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the stand. Oh my lord, I was real close to like melting something with it and everything. And you know what? My cat is sitting here right here. Hi, Mimi. So I don't know why I even had that on the table. I wasn't thinking. Sorry, Mimi. I almost burned us both. Man, that was dumb. I apologize, guys. All right, let's lift this out of its position. I cannot lift it out. What the hell? I didn't miss any screws, so... Oh, also right here is the mic. I don't know why I felt like I had to point that out. Oh, it's got clips. Okay, we're free. Let's look at the other side. I don't see the Yamaha logo. I see ESMT and M on the other one. Oh, and there's like a reset switch on the back. Oh, okay. Oh, right. If you look on the back plate, there's a little hole for the keychain and then a hole for another thing, and that thing is a reset button. Okay, cool. Very interesting what we got going on this device. And so it's also got the same controls as the previous one. I think I fricked it up. It's not going to the menu anymore when I press buttons. Well, we already saw everything we needed to see, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together. That was very interesting for me to see. Oh, and you can see where the battery leaked and stained the plastic. Uh-oh, Mimi, careful. She just rolled over on my keyboard. She almost messed up my audio recording. Oh my lord. Imagine me having to switch to the microphone of the camera. It's all up in my face. It's gonna sound blasted out and everything. Oh man. Where's that screw? Oh, I found it. Don't worry guys, I found the screw. I wish they had used little Lego connectors instead of solder joints to connect this to the circuit board, the control panel, and the screen. Well, I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and try the screens anyway. That's what you're here for. Oh shit. Oh, my cat stopped my recording, so... Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do another audio sync. Hold on, give me a minute. Banana, 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 banana. Ah, man, she also changed the graphics on my audio program. What did she do? Okay, anyway. So, let's go ahead and desolder these screens. First, I'll take out this battery. And then we'll desolder the screens and see what happens when we connect them up. Alright, this isn't working. I need to use the gun, the air gun. There we go. Now the next one. Okay, it's been removed. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, we'll put this body over here, and I'm gonna try to transplant this screen into the other body. Alright, so that's a bust. I f***ed up some of the solder pads, and it turns out the width of the pins are too fat on the other screen. So, yeah, I guess we'll just put all this crap aside since none of it's really gonna work anymore. And let's look inside the box. Alright, so we got this plastic thing, we got this little plastic thing over here, and then inside we get a little manual, a thing for credit on eMusic. You get your little earbuds, and you get your USB cable, and that's it. All right, so that's that. I'm glad you guys were here for the ride. It was a very interesting thing to get done. These two devices are very similar, yet are not the same. But it was fun to take a look at them, so I hope you enjoyed the ride. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, if you enjoyed this weird thing, subscribe and check out other videos and turn on the bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.